Oh, you may notice I look a little different here. It's me, His Royal Majesty, the King, the Queen. No one's overthrown me yet, and I'm shocked by this development. You can't really see the dress as good now, because, I'm currently a slimy boy, but hey, you know what? Let's go get a random origin, and gang, I have news for you, let me tell you. So you'll probably notice that I am significantly poorer than the last time you saw me. No more netherite. And you know, there's a really, really funny story about that. And the funny story is I've died and lost everything 3 times now. This is my 3rd time dying and losing everything. And so yeah, Swarm. Okay, so, cool. I don't know if there's any food restrictions, so that's nice. But yeah, you can hover a little bit. That's kind of cool. This is what Lex is, actually. Lex and Leo-kun are both swarms on the server. So yeah, it's really good for, like, planting stuff. Like, really good for planting stuff. Oh my goodness. You'll probably notice that the area is quite a bit different than when I last showed it to you. I've been busy. I've been live, like, once a week, and then I've been once a week on here, at least. And then I've been doing some other things off stream. So if you do want to see me work on this, you know, IronySMP, twitch.tv/IronySMP. But yeah, this is in color. This is what the outfit looks like. Stylin', what can I say? Yeah, I died. So, first time I died, a large group of us decided it would be a fun idea to take a field trip down to the Deep Dark. And then, of course, inevitably, we set off a bunch of wardens. I got killed a bunch of times. Yeah, I lost everything to the warden because I couldn't find any of my stuff because it was spawn camping, and that was fun. And then second time, first one, not on stream. Second time, on stream. I found out where Michael's base was, the one that he didn't want us to find. I decided to take everyone on a field trip there. Michael knew about it. He set up a trap. Really funny TikTok clip where I explode, die, lose everything. That was number 2. Number 3. Decided a week ago or so, it would be a good idea to, you know, I had a little bit of bloodlust, as we do. We all have a little bit of bloodlust. Decided, hey, why not fight the Wither? And the reason why not is because when it kills you, it destroys all your stuff. Luckily, some of my friends were able to come online and help me kill it before it reached the surface, because for some reason I had the intelligent decision, truly intelligent decision, of doing the Wither while underneath this area. Like, I went in my tunnels. Not there. I went in my tunnels down over here. I decided, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm like 40 blocks from the surface. What's the worst that could happen? And the worst that could happen is me dying. But luckily Heatless, Paige, KO Dragon, and Lex all came online, helped me killed it. They got it done in like a minute. It was kind of crazy. And, you know, I just sacrificed all of my gear for another star. Which was pretty great, not gonna lie. Loved that. Especially since I already had a beacon. I don't know why I did this. So these are all of the origins that I've had so far. This is my things I'm working on still. And so we were just slime, and now we are swarm. Which, you know, swarm isn't that bad. Slime, I'm gonna be honest. My review. Going downstairs was terrible. The bounce, terrible. You think it's fun? It's not. You can't do shit. You start walking downstairs, you start hitting your head. It's slow. It sucks. I'm gonna give it like 2 out of 10 stars. The 1 out of 10 goes to the snow golem. Having to clean up that snow? Terrible. Did not appreciate. 1 out of 10. Okay. But anyways, last time we spoke of the Warden Trial. I was putting Michael on trial for putting a warden in my base. Because, you know, believe it or not, didn't appreciate that move. You know what? We can just fly there. So right now, we're going to go over to the courthouse, and I will see you there. This is the courthouse where we had our, so far, one and only trial on the server. This was built by KTS, which is the organization run by Michael and 1080. I say organization because the corporation has more people in it, but they're different, and they're both called KTS. This is confusing for everyone. Don't worry. And so it is clarified. Yeah, this is our first trial, Fire Warrior 3556, for breaking the boss placement rules, which, you know, this is, I guess, leftover carnage. So pretty much, if you want to see fully what happened, I have the VOD available on my VODs channel. I would recommend watching it, because it's a very good VOD. Because a lot happened in the trial. Ew, except you can't... I thought everyone could see my slideshow, but the stream could not, so it's really scuffed. I'm still trying to... Eventually I'll make a POV where you can see my PowerPoint. I haven't had the time yet. So pretty much, the conclusion of the trial, it was me defending myself and my belief that Michael put the warden in my base against his court-appointed lawyer, Tizuno, who was defending that all my evidence is circumstantial at best, which it was. Reasonably, it was. But my main argument was that no one else on the server had the audacity to put a warden in my base. And therefore, it could only be Michael. And I was later proven, it turned out I didn't really need my argument, because Michael and 1080 decided to set a warden upon the courtroom. Okay, hold on. Firstly, I just saw something in my subtitles that concerns me a little bit. Yeah, I did see that. Oh yeah, warden's heartbeats. Who the fuck brought a warden to court? This used to be just an empty room before, Judge Prisiton has remodeled the area. But there was some water, there was it should be here somewhere. There it is. Big water tunnel that essentially leads down to, a deep dark, where they spawned a warden and brought it up into the courtroom, except comedy. Oh, we need to get out of here. I'll talk while I get out of here. As comedy would have it, you're not gonna believe this, but incidentally, a creeper just happened to wander into the courtroom. Wardens are not endangered, they're unlimited, essentially. Why is there a creeper? Why is there a creeper?
I didn't think that was an actual creeper.
Who did the lighting? We all start looking around, like, where did that come from? And eventually someone came in here, I believe it was slightly tilted, and he was like,
still in the call.
In that back room.
There's what?
Huh? Back in the back room, there's like a water hole. There's like a hole, and there's water coming through here.
Oh.
Oh, covers it up, leaves. And so, essentially the warden partially just drowned. Eventually someone else went in, broke the block, it got free, and Lex 588, destroyer of men, literally just killed the warden. Like, no problem, got it, killed the warden, done. No one died. Legitimately, shockingly, no one died. But since that time, KTS has been on the run from the government, because they were condemned. Like, it was after, pretty much, some people had doubts, but after they set a warden on the courtroom and disappeared immediately afterwards, it was kind of like, you know, I think they did it. So they did get decreed guilty. Other things that have happened since that. This ominous, threatening note has been placed outside the castle doors. I moved it to the side for ease of entrance, if you will. And it says, "To all of Irony's kingdom, for the collective sin of sloth, we have chosen to bring action through chaos to see about a new order, and our first action, to take the hand that slew our great beast and strike." So, I'm not necessarily sure if that means, because for the first warden, the great beast has to be the warden's, right? For the first warden, I killed it, and for the second warden, Lex killed it. They haven't really done anything since, but I don't really know what the note means. Lex has been, like, sick recently. Like, they can't fly anymore, and they can't grow plants like they used to. It's really weird. It's almost like they touched a wither plant, and they haven't really been the same since. So I'm kind of worried about that. There's a lot of things I'm kind of worried about. Oh, by the way, this is Joffrey, Guardian of the Button. And yeah, so, right. Basics is significantly different since we've last seen it. Yes, I did build a bigger castle. And I've added a lot of flowers. And you're probably wondering, wow, this is a big turnaround. Why? And it's because comedy. I have a new neighbor across the river, and he's very good at building, like, this area. Very, very nice. Very pretty. Look at all this. Look how pretty. And I felt, oh, my area looks so barren and terrible, comparatively. So I started terraforming and adding flowers and bushes and things. And honestly, it just looks a lot nicer now. Like, the flowers really do add a ton, and the bushes. I also tried my hand at, like, some, what are these called? Custom trees. Yeah, I kind of followed, like, the Gemini style. They're kind of like cypress trees, I think is what they're supposed to be, sort of like. And they're not terrible. I think I should add a few more so they don't stand out as much. But I do like, the height difference that they add. And then I've kept with the same palette as the first house. I've added a few more houses with, like, villagers in them. And so yeah, this is like the town outside of the castle. I'm still in planning for this back area. So I'm gonna put a fountain here, and then an inn here, and then a couple other buildings. I haven't really decided yet. I need to finish tearing down this area and adding a few more plots. But yeah, it's really coming together, honestly. And then these two buildings are, you know, they might not be my favorite. Okay, no, this one probably is my favorite. Because it's just for the witch house, and it has all my frogs in it. I have too many frogs. We're considering, just breeding a bunch of them and letting them free into the wilderness around the house. Castle. Base. Whatever. Because, you know, more frogs on the server, doesn't hurt, only helps. In my opinion. There's a lot of frogs in here, though. So, you know, a problem for later. And then we have this, which every time I break this, it's my little axolotl barn. So it's just, you know, it's a barn, and it's got a bunch of axolotls in it. And they are named after the Scooby Gang. Not in honor of Velma, just, I think I did this before I knew about Velma. There was just, Heedless Page gave me 5 axolotls, and so, you know, it was a good group of 5, I'm gonna be honest. And then, of course, I don't know if I had this beforehand. Oh, it's the smoke. Oh, I can't go near them. But this is my bee apiary, and this is my fishing house. I keep like my fishing pole in here and all the stuff that I've gotten. I think I've taken some of the fish out. If you look here, you'll see how much the base has expanded. If you've seen the previous video and you compare this map to that map, it's kind of insane, the difference, I'm gonna be honest. Because before it was kind of just the castle and then the house and then the 2 original houses and then that. And now it's like all of this, and then Prisaton's been expanding his area, and then you see KO Dragon up there, and Slightly Tilted's whole thing over here. And then I expanded the map, so now you can see like Wax and Az's place, Blue Purple Rose's place. You can even see the carrot farm. Yeah, there's really... I kind of want to keep expanding it, so you'll see the shopping district eventually, because it's like further down this way. But yeah, you can see the 2 castles, and then all the houses that I've added with the moss roofs. And, oh, and these are all my ally friends. I didn't realize there were so many when you go and do the woodland mansions. And I look at all my children. Look at all my terrible, terrible children. They just kind of sit here and fly around and look cute. And I love how I've named them. I'm gonna be honest, it was a late night when I named them, and I thought it was very funny. So, you know, wins all around, truly. You're probably wondering what all these signs are on the wall. And as king, I decided it was time for some royal decrees. The first royal decree, thou shalt not steal. Seems fair. 2, thou shalt not trap / place boss mobs in other spaces. Also seems like a fair rule. Thou shalt not destroy the base of others. Thou shalt not conspire against the king. You know, don't really want conspiracy going on. Thou shalt not conspire. Good to have a little umbrella there. Maybe we just don't do any conspiracy. Thou shalt not name tag wardens. What do you need to keep one around for? Truly, we can't all be people who keep one as a pet. And I just think that none of us should be the people that keep one as a pet. Thou shalt not associate with KTS, and I did clarify, the organization. The corporation's still fine. I'm pretty sure there's only 1 member left of the corporation, because Fire Mage left after the trial, and then, of course, Michael and 1080 can no longer be affiliated, so I think it's really just Dynasty, and I think he might also be leaving, so I don't know what's going on with KTS, the corporation. KTS, the organization, however, not a fan. Okay, thou shalt not hold animals hostage. So apparently, Michael has my 2 birds, Lemon and Lime, which used to live in this tower before the Warden attacked. And I thought they died, but apparently they just got moved. So not a huge fan that they're being held hostage. Thou shalt not post vague threats. You saw the vague threat outside. Like, I don't know what that means. 10, every citizen has the right to a trial with a jury of their peers. And 11, if the king is unable to rule, then a new king must be elected. This was one that was suggested by Dearly Azza, which is my my scribe. And I think something else might be going on with Azza. If you want to watch where I wrote all these down, where I created all the laws, I did make a stream of it. It is up on my VODs channel. Actually, I'll put the links in the descriptions to all the VODs that I mentioned that I think you should take a look at. Again, I am sorry that the Warden VOD you can't actually see my slides. I didn't realize that at the time. You can kind of, I think I read most of it aloud, but yeah, you miss a lot of the punchlines to the jokes, unfortunately. I'll try to get a good copy up sometime, like I said. But anyways, one last thing is, so I told my scribe, this is my yellow file where I keep all my books. So I told my scribe to, make, like, copies of the laws and distribute them to all the members of the server, except the anarchist. I'm letting him do his own thing. And And so this was my copy, which, as you can see, is just, it's a copy of the laws that I've put on the wall. But if you'll look at the new laws that Asa gave to everyone else on the server, it's, you know, it's most of the same. But then this last one, it's really confusing because I don't really know what it's saying. If the king is unable to rule, then a new king is to be, if the king is unfit to rule, place a queen in their place. Yeah, so this is, we beg of thee to protect your people. Hold on, was that in the last one? What? I haven't noticed that yet. What the heck? What? I'm the king. I'm defending the people. We beg of thee to protect your people. I'm trying my best. If the king is unfit to rule, place a queen in their place. I don't know what that means. Because that's, like, specific. Because I said must be elected, and it looks like the elected part has been removed. And I don't know why Asa would do that, you know? Like, everyone's talking about how they want an election, so it's, if I can't be king, because I'm clearly the best choice here, why wouldn't they want an election? I don't know, it's very confusing. I think I just have 2 more things to show you. So let's fly over to the shopping district real quick. And I will show you some other projects I've been working on. Firstly, I'm making a community center. So it will be kind of modeled off of the Stardew Valley Community Center, which is like the 2 sides and then the middle. This is really all I've done. It's just walls. It's not very exciting. I kind of got distracted because I was trying to place obsidian over the whole thing. Because of the phantoms. If they crouch, they'll just fall through. Unless it's obsidian. So I want to try and make this, like, place good for everyone, you know? But anyway, so this is one of my projects I've been working on. As you'll see, there's been a lot of buildings added to the shopping district. Like, there's a carrot, a carrot store, rocket store, which, you know, you always need a rocket store. And then this is still work in progress, I believe. Yeah, coming soon. I believe this is going to be like a nightclub or something. It looks very cool, though. And this is my shop that I made. I want to add some cactus, I think, still. But it's called the Bazaar. And so I sell wood. The idea is that I'd sell whatever I want. But right now what I'm selling is wood and copper. And we've made a couple sales. But not very many, to be honest. And then this lovely heart-shaped building is the tax house. And so pretty much I've put everyone's names down and I've given them taxes. And so if they still have the paper, then they haven't paid it yet. Surprisingly, the terrorist organization has paid their taxes, which I was not expecting. But yeah, it's like 50-50. And I get that some people have, you know, people have lives. We all have lives. We can't always be on Minecraft, paying our Minecraft taxes. Taxes go towards building the community house is what I've essentially put them towards. A final thing that I'm working on right now is right over here. I actually did this earlier today. Is we hit we hit a follow goal on Twitch. So I'm making a game show. So this is like the stage and the buttons for the contestants and where their scores are gonna go. And then I'm gonna have it up here like Jeopardy style, I think. But I still need to come up with the questions and like put together a format. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know I don't often make like YouTube style videos. I'm hoping to maybe do more in the future, but I don't know. This is only my 2nd one. But yeah, I hope you all liked it. If you did, consider pushing like, maybe subscribe, who knows? Go crazy. Go crazy with it. And anyways, I hope to see you all soon. If you want to keep up with the quiz show, the best place to do that is my Twitch, twitch.tv/irony55. Sorry, /irony_55. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all soon. I hope you did enjoy this video. Bye!